have you ever seen an anime where it just feels so obviously forced? Like it's trying to be funny, or it's trying to be edgy, or it's trying to be something different, right? Thankfully, not all anime are tryhards. We can have some anime that are genuinely weird and kooky and actually funny without being a tryhard, you know? And I feel like Dandadan falls in that category. Dandadan is weird. The premise is weird. It is strange, it is wacky, it's zany, but it doesn't feel like it's trying to be those things. It feels like it is those things as results of the story it's trying to tell, which is a noticeable difference. Someone trying to be something that doesn't come naturally to them versus someone who's just embodying who they are two completely different ways of going about something, even if the end product looks similar. It feels like Dandadan is weird, it's kooky, it's zany, it feels extra at times because that's just what Dandadan is, not because it's trying to force itself to be something that's weird for shock value. And it's fun. When an anime or a series can be who it truly is, and you see that in the music, you see that in the animation, you see that in the art style, you see that in just how the story takes hold and how it pushes itself forward, it really is fun. You see that in season 1 of Chainsaw Man, you see that in Space Dandy, you see that in anime that maybe are not typical, but they don't feel like they're try-hard edgelords or try-hard wannabes. They feel weird, they feel different because the story they're telling is different and it's weird, and that's okay. And I really enjoy that about Dandadan. I like how that sounded weird. Let's try to reword that. I like how I initially am interested because of the weird premise, and I stay not solely because of the weird premise, but because there's more behind the premise than it just being weird. I like how the initial hook is the weird aliens or the crazy, scary ghouls and spirits, but there's actual depth in the characters. I stay for the interactions between Okuran and Misayase. Like, their friendship is fun. The way they interact, whether something crazy is happening or not, is really enjoyable. And the story pushes itself forward in ways that feel natural and progress, even if it's in a way that feels just out of left field. It fits, it works, it's fun. I appreciate that Dandadan is being itself, and that carries over in the music choices, in the animation style, in the art style. I appreciate just what Dandadan is and how it showcases its personality through more than just being weird. Yes, it's a weird story. Yes, there's weird elements. Yes, this will not be for everyone, but that's okay. I don't think Dandadan's trying to be a mass appealing anime. Yes, you want success, but the original source material is not trying to be widely appealing. I think it's trying to be itself, and if it gets appeal off of that, then hey, that's great. If not, it's gonna tell the story it wants to tell. Now, it's a great story, and that's why it has the success it does, and that's why it has the anime adaptation it does, and that's why for the most part people are enjoying the story for what it is. But again, I don't think that was the sole purpose of writing the story the way it is. I think it was a story that is weird, and people happen to enjoy it, which is great. I appreciate Dandadan and stories like it that can be different without trying so hard to be different. That can take a premise that maybe seems so just out of left field and do it well. You can have aliens, you can have spirits, you can have psychic powers, you can have cursed demon powers, and you can have a high school setting, and you can have awkward romantic tropes, and you can have spirits that are obsessed with wieners. It's a lot, it's weird, but it's Dandadan, and I like that this series has its own personality, and it feels genuine, and it's executed very well. The anime adaptation, I'm 6 episodes in, is enjoyable. Again, I don't think it's gonna be for everybody, I'm gonna be honest, but I think that's the joy. If you don't like it, you won't like it. Hey, it is what it is. If you enjoy it, I think you'll love it. And I think those are some of the best anime out there. Ones where it's not trying to appeal to everyone, but those who do find joy or enjoy something about it will truly love it. And I think that Dandadan can be one of those anime. Now, will it have mass market appeal? Quite possibly, probably. I haven't looked to see what everyone's saying, but from the few people I have seen, it's been getting good reviews and people like it overall. So again, if people like it, if it becomes a lot more mainstream, and I mean, it is kind of mainstream, but basically, if it has the broad appeal that other anime have had, like JJK, like Chainsaw Man, it is what it is. But I don't think it takes away from anything I'm saying. I just think that means that a lot of people can see it for what it is and they appreciate it for what it is. So yeah, but those are my thoughts on Dandadan. If you watched it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you're reading the manga, let me know how much you like this adaptation of this story. With all that being said, I have been Wheat. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.